Hey, what is going on, everyone? Joe here, and today we are diving into Hear My Cult, one of the more interesting roguelites I've seen in quite some time. It's an action roguelite with RTS elements and a very interesting story. Full game's coming out later this year, but we are going to be playing the demo here, and we've got two different starting decks we can unlock. Right now, all we've got is the red one, so our basic attack is going to be Scorching Bolt, and then we've got three different minions that we can have in our build here. We've got a Fire Acolyte, we've got a Furnace Assistant, and a Glow Surge Fire Lord. They all do different things, and it looks like there's going to be a ton of content in the main game. We got a bunch of starting decks, a bunch of different artifacts here, but we're going to jump into the tutorial, learn how to play this game together, and see how far we can get on our first run. Access granted. Welcome, Initiate. You have willingly accepted the invitation to partake in the trials of the Cult of Imotar. Your mind is now linked to the seed. Your task: command the unholy swarm, overcome the Watchers, spread the will, and gain followers for the cult across Althera. The cult requires masterminds. You will be tested. All right, that's kind of intense, but you know, I'm here for it. Okay, move with WASD. Move the mouse pointer to look in a intended direction. I have to say, so far, I do really dig the aesthetic for this game. It looks awesome. You suck at this game. What are you, my YouTube comment section? Who is this little guy? Get him out of here. Left click to use your cult leader's main attack. So we can target these guys, throw our Scorching Bolt at them, do some damage. It looks like we can crit, and whenever we do, it's big gold numbers. Okay, what do we got over here? There's a chance while attacking for minion runes to appear on the ground. Press left click while standing on one to summon that minion at your command. Okay, so we can summon guys. They're a little tiny, but, you know, they get the job done. We don't complain about good help these days. There's a chance for runes to appear on the ground. Performing a left click while standing on one will unleash a powerful attack. So very interesting. We have to find these lit up spots to do everything. Minions automatically attack on sight. Acolytes deal low damage, but their attacks generate red balls. Fire element. Used to summon minions and cast fireball spells. Increase the value by letting your fire acolytes attack. Increase its capacity by sacrificing them. Okay, so we can actually sacrifice our units. It's a more grotesque version of Pikmin at this point. Here, I'll help you guys out, because y'all do piddly-widdly ones. Summon stronger minions by using the generated fire. I guess we would need to see another spot, so we could do that. Oh, we got our first enemies. Boys, stop attacking the pillar. Help me. Oh, this is bad. Wait for it. Nice. Okay. So these are more minions. This is the big guy, so he costs fire to summon. And it looks like these guys cost souls. Yeah, used to summon acolytes and lords. Acolytes cost souls to summon. Souls are dropped from dead enemies, and so we have a breakdown of them down here. I don't know if there's a way for me to, like, look at their stats. Inventory? Yeah, so this guy requires 1 soul to summon. This guy requires 2 fire, 1 soul, 3 fire. Okay, so we want to manage our resources pretty evenly. Clock B. Right-click to send all your minions to attack an enemy unit. So I can right-click, they run forward. But if I want to, I can select a group and send them out independently. So if I want just my little guys to go forward. All right, get him, gang. Make me proud. Here, I'll help out. Never mind, I'll miss entirely. Hello? Get some snacks in the kitchen. Hey, man, I was playing my game here. What happened? Sigil Runner, Nightshade 77, Ritual Bite. These are all just, like, names. Remember to sacrifice. The game hasn't taught me how to do that yet. I'm sorry. Remember to sacrifice. What are we sacrificing here? Where's that door's closed. Okay. Buy groceries. There's no shop around. So tomorrow we go hunting. Well, I guess we grab this. These are our snacks. Giant meat rods. Feed your guests. What's going on, guys? You hungry? You want a giant ham? I don't think this guy's very hungry, but you know, we can still try. This guest does not require snacks anymore. Go back to playing the video game. Wait, hold on a second. Am I just like some angry internet gamer? Are these the names of people I've hunted down? Because there's 3 people in there. We have 3 X's. Well, that's comforting. This is why you don't be mean to strangers on Discord, okay? All right, well, back to the game like nothing happened. This is our life now. Oh, I gotta summon some dudes. I probably don't need to worry that much because for some reason, I've got 10,000 health, probably because it's the tutorial. Press tab or scroll through the mouse wheel to cycle among the available minion types. You can also press 1, 2, or 3. Okay, cool. And so, yeah, we'll get to a point where I bet this is going to be pretty strategic. Right now, it doesn't seem that complicated. I'm just going to act like I didn't see what was happening in my kitchen. It does seem kind of random where the spots just appear to summon minions. I lost you for a minute. Yeah, sorry, man. I was getting some snackies. You dash in your movement direction by pressing left shift. This ability can be used once every second. Okay, so we can move really far. Wait, hold on, guys. I got this. We also really don't seem to have an issue with resources at all. So I'm just going to summon my boys as much as humanly possible. I'm also going to have a Gojo Cannon event here and turn the audio down just a smidge because it's kind of on the loud side. But don't worry, guys. There's no numerical values here, all right? This isn't an odd number, even number. It's an acceptable number. As long as we're not blasting our ears. Let's go down a little bit more, just a little bit more. Perfect. All right. It's the splatting noises they make when they die, okay? They're splatting too loudly. Vow. Silence. Yeah, so there's something fishy going on here for sure. If you look at the updates for the game, the developer acts like he's being held hostage to make it. So it could just be a really complicated plea for help. All right, so we can dash around. Try to go fast. It seems like some of these spots to summon minions appear after we kill enemies. Or I could be crazy. We can also chop down the trees, and we get money. It's like this game's version of pots. Wait, did I walk past? No. I thought I walked past the tutorial, but there's just attack spots everywhere. All right, summon you, summon you. What do you guys do? Hold on. Inventory. So I can see what happens if I sacrifice him. He casts a volcanic eruption. Deal massive damage around the cult leader in an area of 12 meters. We can also see how much health they have and how much damage they do. If I sacrifice you, you summon hellbats. And this guy, he heals me. I don't know how to sacrifice these guys yet, but I'm sure it's going to teach us. Take down shielding enemies first. They protect the others. So I guess I'll right-click this guy right here. Get my boys in. They're going to beat him up. I'm going to be honest, guys. The extent of my RTS experience is Halo Wars. I loved Halo Wars, don't get me wrong. Phenomenal game. But it's going to take me a little bit to master this. We've got a ton of souls and fire. Candle 6. What does it mean? What does it all mean? What? You don't know how to sacrifice minions? No, I've said that many times. All right, let's make some more boys here. While the Acolyte group is selected, press Q to sacrifice it. When sacrificed, they heal the cult leader. Okay, so I'm sorry. I got to get rid of my boys. Oh, that killed just one of them? That wasn't that bad. Okay, so sacrificing this guy creates an explosion. Yeah, nice. So, essentially, you can sacrifice these guys to heal you in a clutch moment or do like an ultimate attack. Or in the case of our big boys, sacrificing them summons 3 bats. So that might be worthwhile. If I want to just go... Oh, I can't do it anymore. I guess I need to find one of those zones. You can now always sacrifice minions one by pressing Q. The minion sacrifice ability is triggered and will be cast by the cult leader. Each minion has a unique ability to be activated. These are very powerful abilities. Okay, so I just push Q, murder this man, and we get bats. We've got even more bats. That might be worth it to pad our numbers, though, honestly. As soon as I get a second, I'm gonna look at their stats. All right, let me see here. Inventory. Oh, I can't see them in here. That's a shame. I would like to see exactly what the stats of those bats are to see if it's worthwhile. All right, we're maxed out on souls. Oh, we got a chest here. There is a 20% chance on minion heal received to trigger Tidal Salve on healed minions. Tidal Salve increases critical strike chance by 4%, stacks up to 6 times. So if I just keep murdering my tiny dudes, I'll get a critical strike chance upgrade. There's no timer on this. So this is permanent? So I can just sacrifice them right now? There's a 16% chance on player souls gained to trigger Stone Shield on cult leader. So every time I get souls, there's a 16% chance I reduce damage taken by 18%. There's a 15% chance on minion heal received to trigger Green Revenge on healed minions. Green Revenge increases damage by 5% for 5 seconds. Let's go for the crit chance. I think that's nice. I'm not sure if there's not supposed to be a timer on that or not. I don't know what that guy was doing, but he was charging something up and he needed to die. All right, I feel like I want more bats. All right, we've got an army now. I know I'm murdering my strongest unit, but it's so funny how many units we've got. And so murder one of our fire guys, explode. Nice. I'm gonna be using the word murder a lot in this video. I apologize in advance. Children, avert your eyes. And if you didn't avert your eyes at the weird feeding thing, then you should start now. Press space to enter strategic mode. In this mode, time slows down and you can analyze the battlefield. Enemy and minion types are revealed, helping you match strengths and plan smarter. Okay, so space gives us smart view. This almost looks like an entirely different game. I know it's not, but it's like you go into Fire Emblem mode. Okay, so yeah, we could click one unit, and if we wanted to, we could say, hey, you go over here, then make the other unit go this way. And so you could just focus different enemies. Yeah, that's really cool. I'm sure it's a very normal RTS element, but I'm just easily impressed because I don't play these games. But honestly, man, I'm realizing about myself, if you put the word roguelite in pretty much any game, I'm probably going to play it. It's my one fatal flaw. If you made a Cooking Mama roguelite, you know I'd be on it. Sacrifice 3 minions for me, okay? 1, 2, 3. I wonder what would have happened if I didn't do that. Enemies that stun should be prioritized to avoid being locked down. Right-click to send all your minions to attack the stunner enemy. Okay, so I guess we'll see enemies with that icon now, so we want to lock them out as soon as possible. Is there anything down here? No, we're good. And our goal is to find the Guardian of Nowhere and slay it. It took me this long to notice this dialogue. All right, there's the stunner. Get him, boys. Move back. Smart mode. Everyone's moving. Everyone's attacking. He's out of here. Yeah, that's kind of rough. That stunner only stuns me. And so I basically lose control of my minions. All right, we got another upgrade. Earthbound Spear. There's a 24% chance on minion damage taken to trigger stone minions. Oh, stone shield on damaged minions. Stone minions. There's an 18% chance on minion damage taken to trigger flagellant stone on damaged minions. Increase minions damage by 3% for 10 seconds. So whenever they take damage, there's an 18% chance they get a 3% damage increase. That could stack up to 10 times. Green Revenge we saw last time. Let's do this, because they're going to be taking a beating no matter what. So if they can get more damage done for the damage they receive, that's a pretty good trade-off. The Guardian awaits. Oh, there's the Guardian. Space. All right, here's the plan, guys. Everyone attack the boss. Just go. Go. Go, my boys. It doesn't matter. Explode into fire. All right, that was relatively easy. That wasn't that bad. You got some money. Reward, Idol of Flame Dash. Spawn an idol in the next levels. When destroyed, the idol makes your dash cast a flame explosion at the end of the dash, damaging nearby enemies. Spawn an idol in the next level. When destroyed, the idol makes your dash cast a massive fireball at the end of the dash. Or just get money. Let's do the flame explosion after my dash. I think that'd be useful. All right, so we've knocked out the tutorial. Now we've got our main mission. You and your cult descend into the scorched lands of Sejunar, seeking the buried remnants of the Temple of Imatar, the first step in awakening his presence. Those scattered farming villages dot the land. Far older terrors stir beneath the dunes, watching, waiting. From the stillness, a veiled presence manifests. Kiora, the faceless one, robed in velvet shadow, hood drawn over secrets never spoken. The old god watches in silence, rewarding unseen deeds with whispers of power. For every 7 enemies slain, the cult leader gains experience. Okay, so we get like a positive buff. And so now we've got our board, trying to get all the way up to a boss whose name I cannot pronounce. And so we've got a few spots here. We got our key. So we know this is a healing section. This is an artifact. And this is a gift. All right, so I kind of want to go to the right side so we can do all these fights and get all these artifacts. But what are these? This area is defended by a horde that will attack en masse the cult leader. Devotion. Entering this area also applies devotion to the cult leader, reducing his damage taken by 10%. Can stack up to 10 times. Curse. Cruel Stew. There's a 100% chance on Sacrifice Minion to trigger Cruel Stew. Cruel Stew makes your minion take damage over time. Stacks up to 5 times. This also gives us Corruption, and Corruption increases our damage by 10%. Got it. Okay, so we can reduce our damage, or we can increase it. So we get a different buff depending on where we go, but then we have to deal with something. So my minions will take damage over time whenever I summon a minion. But I want that extra damage, so we're going to go here. It's a lot to take in. Good amount of stuff to learn here. Your cult seeks out the Hay Witches, false prophets of the old ways, and silences them one by one in the name of your true God. With their final breath, the Hay Witches unleash a piercing screech. Your minions clutch their heads in agony, stunned by the resonance. So we need to defeat 4 witches. I was about to say, I wonder what the missions are actually like. I don't have any minions. It's just me. All right, come on. Bring up my first boy. They do not care. They only want me. All right. I need to build an army. If I need to, I can also sacrifice the fire guys we grab just to do some big, quick AoE damage. But I'm going to help my guys here as we try to build up our reserves. I really like how you can destroy pretty much anything. It's just a more complex version of Minecraft. Open up this pot. mine some rocks. Oh, that gives us money. There's a house over there, so I'm going to assume that has one of the witches. Let me get some bank first. And we can break all these pots, too. All right, pause. I think you're the witch, so go after her. Explode. We destroyed their entire house. All right, they got it. Nice. Nicely done, boys. You stumble through my gift like a prophet. I don't know what the deal is with this little guy, but I know sometimes he's going to give us missions, so we got to pay attention to what he says. What is that? Oh, that was a witch. We're almost done. We leveled up. Okay. Oh, so we get to get a buff. Glow Surge Firelord, plus 10% damage dealt. On summon, cast spikes. Enemies attacking this unit will receive back 15% of damage caused. Okay, so whenever I summon one of these guys off the ground, we actually get thorns. And he also just gets a flat 10% increase to his damage. Oh, these are new units, so I can get a dog. Or I can get a flame priest, and we can see more info. When sacrificed, call down a pillar of blooming life, healing your minions over time. If sacrificed, cast burning ground. Call down a pillar of fire, burning enemies over time. So, I don't know what minions we're going to see, right? This person's name is Purple, so I'm going to assume you're rare. So as much as I want to get this rod, we're going to grab the Flame Priest. And so the Flame Priest can give us a big healing AoE, it sounds like. We need to find one more witch. This is going faster than I expected. Oh, wait, what is that? Dig, boys, dig! Don't just stand there, dig! Oh, this is an item. Okay. Eye of the Storm. There's a 12% chance on player rune activated, I don't know what that is, to trigger Tempest Rage on Cult Leader. Maybe like an active ability. Tempest Rage increases attack speed by 18% for 8 seconds. We saw this salve. This is the 20% chance on minion heal received to trigger Tidal Salve, which increases our crit chance. There's a 15% chance on minion heal received to trigger Green Revenge. Yeah, we've seen both of these. Let's get the salve again. And so now whenever we heal, their crit chance will go up. Sacrifice 3 minions. I got you. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. It looks like we got money for doing that. Oh, they're taking damage because we sacrificed. Hold on. What if I sacrifice the big guys? Stop them from dying? And turn them into bats. It doesn't matter because we won. All right. Idol of Massive Fireball. So this will summon an idol. When destroyed, the idol makes your main attack hurl a massive bolt of fire at enemies, damaging them and burning them over time. Flask of Swiftness. When consumed, increase Cult Leader's movement speed by 30% for 12 seconds. So I wonder if this is like the active ability. And then we could just choose to get money. No, let's get the basic attack, the Massive Fireball. All right, that wasn't too bad. We were able to deal with the negative effects pretty well. I thought it activated whenever I summoned a minion, but it was whenever I sacrificed a minion. It would have been way worse if you summoned a minion and they just took damage, so I'm glad it wasn't that. All right, we've got just a normal area here. So let's keep moving. Steel Sunrise Cider. Villagers cherish their cider as life itself, so you take it, not to drink, but to leave them parched and hollow in their wake. We are so evil. In the chaos of brewing, bottles of cider are sometimes mixed with alchemical concoctions. There's a chance you'll find a flask far more potent. Okay, I'm not quite sure what that means. All right, so this is the idol, right? So that changes my basic attack. So I wonder if I have to activate that every round. All right, these guys seem a little stronger. No matter how many units I have, they're always gunning for me no matter what. We've got all the cider right here. Flask of the Spellweaver. Increases Cult Leader spellcasting damage by 15% for 10 minutes. right, we leveled up again. Furnace Assistant gets an upgrade. Scroll of Rage of the Fire Lord. When equipped, the minion learns the ability Rage of the Forge Lord. Apply Rage of the Forge Lord buff to all friendly units around in 6 meters radius, granting all units hit 15% critical chance for 8 seconds. Okay, so he can actually become a buffer. Then we've got Furnace Ember Mage. Wait, hold on. Why does it say listen to me on his card? If sacrificed, cast Summon Lava Elemental. Summons a Lava Elemental. I am the key to fight for you. This is a tanky minion. Atar Elor, bring me. Okay, this is some more cryptic stuff. And then we've got another unit, Durox Lance. When sacrificed, call down a pillar of fire affecting enemies. Well, I feel like as much as I want this scroll, I'm very curious, so we're going to go ahead and grab the Ember Mage. And so if I go to my inventory, yeah, so we can see all of our units, and so it looks like we can only hold 6 of them. But they'll just start to appear on the floor. All right, let's grab all the cider. There's some over there, too. It looks like there's probably going to be more than what we need. Lesser health potion. Flask of swiftness. It's another item over here. Protect me, boys. I'm spelunking for loot. I have no self-control. Magma Stone. There's an 8% chance on minion damage to get the Magma Stone, which increases critical strike chance by 15% for 8 seconds. There's a 16% chance on enemy damage taken to trigger Sandblast on damage to enemies. Reduces target's damage done by 9%. Okay, so if we take damage, we have a chance to make them do even less damage to us. There is a 40% chance on critical strike done to trigger Dispel buff on damage to enemies. I'm going to go ahead and grab the Magma Stone. So whenever the minions take damage, their critical strike chance increases by 15% for 8 seconds. Only if it procs. It's an 8% proc chance, but that's solid. Whatever we can do to get my boys some more damage. Yeah, there's more than enough cider. But whenever I grab this last one, we're done. So I have to decide if I want to keep exploring or not. And so if we grab this old dude and we sacrifice him, he becomes a lava elemental. So we have him right there. And they're supposedly a very tanky unit. Can I destroy this tower? I'm honestly kind of surprised at how big these levels are. All right, grab the last one. Victory. There's a lot of really cool mechanics in this game. Idle flamethrowing. Makes your main attack hurl bolts of fire, dealing damage. Generates fire energy quickly. We could just take the money, or we could get flame dash. Cast a flame explosion at the end of the dash. That's what we got last time. I guess it didn't stick with us. So let's grab this. So we have the dash ability. And we got another fight before we can get this artifact. Oh. Okay, we're back here. Check the new cult activity device by the entrance. Oh, this? This device signals cult activity nearby. Area looks clear now. Oh, God. All right. This case won't be short. I'd better fetch my things downstairs. It is so dark, man. I can barely see. This game better not turn into a horror game. Why is it oozing? Take the boxes upstairs. Oh my God! No, come on, man. I don't want any jump scares. There was totally a guy there. All right. It's fine. We're cool. We're groovy. Nothing. Please jump out at me. I hate horror games. All right, put the boxes down. Go back to playing the video game. Well, if you say so. All right, that scared the crap out of me, but a little adrenaline never hurt anybody, right? All right, what is our mission now? Destroy bazaar buildings. Your cult sets fire to the heart of the village, the bazaar. Tents collapse, goods burn, and with them, the illusion of safety. Wealth buys loyalty, and the merchants have paid well. Archer mercenaries now fight at their side, loosing arrows at anyone who threatens their coin. All right, so what is this? Oh my god. Why is there so much? All right. Okay, message in a bottle. I don't know what that is. New. Okay, grab that. So that's my ability. There's something interesting about this. I'm not timed. In the Chamber of False Symmetry, the eye sees backwards. Initiate the sequence. Red, then silence, then fracture. Do not complete the fourth movement. It completes you. Path backwards. Yeah, there's there's some cool stuff going on. All right. We could level up Magma Stone. We could level up the Tidal Salve. Oh, it increases the proc chance. That's nice. There's a 50% chance on enemy damage taken to trigger poisoned on damaged enemies. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to level up the Magma Stone. So there's a 16% chance Magma Stone activates. I think that's going to be nice. All right, we gotta muster up my squad here so we can destroy some buildings, get some cash. All I've got is one single man. He's going in like a hero, though. We leveled up. All right, so Glow Surge Firelord, we could get him the double finisher. 10% critical hit chance. When summoned, he's furious. Critical hit chance increases by 25% for 15 seconds. Furnace Assistant could get the Eye of Kathir, plus 35% damage dealt. On summon, cast Killing Spree. Increase damage dealt by 15%. That's actually really good. We could get Brunder's Shield Core. So this is a big, beefy guy. He's got 150 health, and he does 15 damage. I think I'm actually going to go for the Furnace Assistance upgrade here. It's weird because we have this Flame Priest, but I feel like I haven't really summoned her. There she is. That was the first time I really saw her. Oh, these are the archers. All right, that wasn't that bad. They died pretty much instantly. This is the dash attack, right? So now I explode whenever I dash. Nice. It is kind of cool. You have to find those upgrades in the run. Okay, so you attack from a distance. You just shoot fire at all these guys. So we've already hit our max, but summoning the big guy raises our minion capacity. Maximum number of summonable minions. Increase your maximum capacity by spawning more lords. Okay, so the more we have a big papa here. All right, sacrifice minions, I got you. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he just gives us some money. The perfectionist in me wants to just tear down all the walls. Like I'm playing Donkey Kong Bonanza. I think this is the radius. I actually can't leave that barrier. But because the levels are procedurally generated, it just puts them everywhere. All the loot and the rocks and stuff that we can break. We're still gonna find a bunch more buildings. All right, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Get in there, boys. I really haven't gotten to a point yet where I'm getting punished for running ahead. Oh, we could get more attack speed. On summon, movement speed increased by 40% for 8 seconds. Get my boy some pants. 10% damage dealt. On summon, cast Thirst for Blood. Causing damage also heals for 12% of the caused damage. Lasts for 120 seconds. Or we could get our last unit. I'm still saving. I'm saving up. I want to see if I can get that big boy again. All right, we'll go ahead and do this. So we have Thirst for Blood. Causing damage also heals for 12% of the caused damage. So these guys will be a little bit beefier with even more attack damage. All right, we've got a few more back here, so I'm just going to dig through. Hello, guys. Say hello to my army. Got a nice little setup here. Don't mind if I blow everything up. All right, just 3 more. And just like that, we win. Oh, so we can level these up as well. Or I could get a different attack, Double Flame. Makes your main attack hurl 2 bolts of fire at enemies. I'm going to go ahead and level up this move so my basic attack is a little bit stronger. All right, so now we can get an artifact. Is that like a boss? Why is he red? Any game knowledge tells me it's dangerous here now. All right, let me open this up. Wind in a bottle. There's a 24% chance on critical strike done to trigger Whisper of Chasselar on Cult Leader. Whisper of Chasselar heals 120 health over 6 seconds. That's not bad. I wonder if that counts the critical strikes of my units and not just me. But that is some serious sustainability. I'm going to grab that. Okay, so we can stash stuff. We could stash this message in a bottle. I feel like I want to hold this. I don't know what the point of this is. I guess if you have too many things building up to a build you don't want, you could do that. It doesn't really look like I can afford anything. I've got $429 besides this lesser health potion. Regenerate 12% health. I mean, it would be kind of useful, but I also think if we can get into a run and get it going, and I sacrifice these guys, I can just heal myself up anyway. This is equal to 4 sacrifices, so I'm going to hold off. I want to see what you got. Oh, you just give me another item. Spicy fruit. There's a 15% chance on player dash to trigger Hot Souls on minions. Hot Souls increase movement speed by 150%. Wait, that's nuts. So if I dash around, my guys get a movement speed boost, and they can keep up with me. I kind of want that more than anything else. We've seen Green Revenge before. We've seen the poison. Let's get that spicy fruit. Doesn't really look like a spicy fruit to me. Are peppers fruits? Have I been misled my entire life? Hey, we're going somewhere. Better than going nowhere. All right, that was nice. Wait, we have another one? Back to back? No freaking way. All right. Magma Stone level 3. Let's do that. 24% chance to get that crit chance. This is our stash. You have the same stuff in the shop? Yeah. I'm still not doing it. On player rune activated to trigger Tempest Rage. Is this whenever I do my special attack? When I step on that spot and slash? If that's the case, then Eye of the Storm is actually really solid. There's a 16% chance on player souls gain to trigger Stone Shield on Cult Leader. Stone Shield reduces damage taken by 18% for 8 seconds. There's a lot of percentages in this game, and like proc chance onto proc chance. I'm going to go for the Eye of the Storm, just so that's, because it's a 12% chance for an 18% increase in attack speed, and we use our special attack all the time, so let's grab it. Glad I understand what that does now. All right, well, that was nice. We got to breeze through 2 areas. There's a 5% chance on Minion cast to trigger Out of Myself. Out of Myself spits 3 acid bolts in front of the cult leader, dealing damage to your own minions. Okay, so whenever I summon a minion, there's a 5% chance I hurt them. We can also get another stack of corruption here. And we're almost to the boss. We get a gift after this so we can see what that does. All right, I need to take this slow. I need to try to get a point where I can heal myself. Your cult sets fire to the villagers' hay, not to destroy, but to offer. Smoke rises as a signal to the old gods. The harvest belongs to you now. Desperate and starving, the villagers turn to local warlocks. Now haystacks conceal void traps. Cursed totems waiting to punish the greedy. 48 haystacks we gotta burn down. Okay. Get my buff. So this. Got it. All right. Summon our boy. Move back. I didn't get a chance to summon him yet. do I feel like the game got louder? I'm going to turn it down a smidge. I feel like it got way louder all of a sudden, unless I'm crazy. Okay, so we leveled up again. We could finally get Brunder's Shield Core, which was the guy I've wanted this whole time. I guess is he another Lord? Is that what that icon means down below? So he'll increase my cap. Yeah, let's get this guy. He only costs 4 fire to summon. And so we need to go ahead and grab this hay up here. That is the negative. So whenever we break this, we got a chance. But let's stop what we're doing. Sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice. Full health, baby. That's going to put me in a little bit of a pickle. But it's okay. It'll be worth it. Okay, so these keep attacking until you destroy them. All right, we got our new guy. There's a note over here? I got it. All right, perfect. I'm sure that will come in handy for later. All right, summon. So we have to worry about generating fire now, because these guys cost a ton of fire. Yeah, I got it, man. I got it. You see me struggling over here. You want me to sacrifice all my minions? Okay, we've got Army's Forwarder, offhand, plus 10% damage dealt. On summon cast spikes, enemies attacking this unit will receive back 15% of the damage caused, lasting for 2 minutes. I don't think I can get this guy. Isn't my inventory filled with minions? We've got a scroll for the old man. He learns Cauterization Ritual. Transforms the minion into a ball of mystic sap, applying to any friendly target in 7 meters radius the rejuvenation effect, healing health in 6 seconds, ticking every second. Okay, all right, why not? That'll give us some healing. I'm down for that. So what I want to take a second to do is look at my inventory and see their costs. So 4 fire, 4 fire, 4 fire. Yeah, I'm at a very difficult spot trying to utilize my resources and summon some of these minions because they're all so expensive. Stop exploding! The last of the haze right here. We'll level up Massive Fireball again. So it seems like we want to be kind of smart with either rushing the objective or trying to explore as much of the map as possible to try to get whatever loot is hidden there. Ultimately, it doesn't really benefit us that much besides getting gold or maybe another artifact. All right, this is the gift. Oh, that spicy fruit. When minions take damage, there's a 24% chance they get Stone Shield, which reduces damage taken by 18%. Let's do that. This is the same room we were at. We just have a different man there. I'm not sure what that means for us. Oh, wait. Oh, that's their equipment. Got it. Oh, that's cool that they have their own equipment slot so we can see all the stuff they've got. There's a good amount of customization, like, appearing that I did not expect, that I really appreciate. You know, it's got that crazy gimmick where you get off of the computer, but this game as a whole is kind of exciting with the things that you can do. Increase Cult Leader spellcasting damage by 15%. I kind of want to go ahead and heal. just to be safe because we're getting towards the end. I think there's one more level before the boss. So I will go ahead and increase my spell damage. Spawn a hermit crab's nest in the next levels. Hermit crabs, once slain, are a good source of souls. Spawn a mercenary camp at the next levels. Here you can recruit extra minions to help you fight. Arcane shop. Here you can ask the Arcanist for arcane buffs to strengthen your minions. All right, let's grab the mercenary camp. It's starting to get a lot harder. At least we don't have any crazy modifications here. Why is Oogie Boogie from The Nightmare Before Christmas here? The elementals were placed to guard the monolith, but their time is ended. Your cult fulfills the prophecy by bringing silence to the sand. When slain, sand elementals erupt in a burst of searing flame, a final vengeance that scorches nearby minions. We got our level up for our basic attack, so we can do a ton of damage now. Get our first minion. Pull back. That guy is huge. This is who we're supposed to kill. Okay, all right. Give me a second to breathe. I just got here. Oh, you can actually see the stone shield. That's nice. Oh, what is this? Another piece of lore? Jump scare. I am the whisper between your keystrokes. You've already heard of me. Am I supposed to kill this? Whoa, what happened? Whoa, okay. I was in the middle of a fight and now I'm in a totally different area. There's a QR code? There's no way I'm about to see what that is. Oh, wait, what? My phone is dead. All right, well, you guys are welcome to let me know in the comments section. It's gonna ask me something. Inject core belief, error, user conscious. The level's over. The level is over. I didn't even have to do anything. I didn't get a chance to heal, which is what I was hoping for. Oh, gosh. I need to get snacks. Let's go hunting. Okay. All right, there's a gun. Let's go downstairs. You should have stocked more food. Well, at least I have my Nintendo Game Boy here to offer me advice. Without my guidance, you would be lost or dead. Oh, hey, we got a deer. I don't want to shoot him, though. He's so majestic. Why did the game turn into this? What is happening? No, get back here. Oh, I'm supposed to follow you anyway. Dear, where are you taking me? Yeah, I don't think I can actually shoot this guy, no matter how hard I try. Are you the final boss? Are you Zelgarath? If you don't take me somewhere interesting, I will shoot you. I will do it. We're gonna be here forever. I'm so sorry, guys. It doesn't even seem to do anything. Oh, wait. This is the end. He did take me somewhere, and I shot him like 10 times. It's okay, you're still alive. Buddy, This is going to hurt me way more than it's going to hurt you, okay? Don't look at me! I've got my dinner. Rub-a-dub-dub, it's time for some grub. I should have stocked more food. Yeah, I should have. Oh, what is happening? Hi, hello, Dad. I thought you were a deer. You got some nice tats, though. Why have you abandoned me? Is this me? Am I holding myself? Is this my dad? I don't think that makes any sense. I also probably really shouldn't be eating you. Just gonna say that right now. All right, we're back home in my nice, poorly placed apartment complex. Use the meat grinder. Okay, all right. Don't judge me, buddy, okay? It's survival of the fittest out here. It's survival of the fittest. Oh, God. Oh, no, they're all here. Feed your guests. Wait, these guys? No, okay, I was about to say, they're not my guests. All right, guys. It's time for the boss. Let's just act like none of this happened. Oh my God. I can't even pay attention to what I have to do here. That's how I'm feeling. All right, where are my minions? What do you, are you the boss? No, you're a bad guy. All right, summon you. Let's try to get our numbers up before we get to this guy. Oh my God. All right, we're taking damage. Sacrifice minions. Okay. We've got these crazy pillars that are doing a ton of damage to me. What I need to do, knock these guys out immediately. Swap, sacrifice, heal. We leveled up. Okay, this got crazy. Plus 30% armor. On summon, cast Thirst for Blood, causing damage. Also heals for 12% of the caused damage. Lasts 120 seconds. Yeah, let's get more damage. I'm gonna keep sacrificing this guy just so I can heal myself. It sucks because these things attack me as soon as they spawn in. Oh, you have so much health, dude. Oh my God. Let's stay back. Try to get some damage going here. All right, we need to try to heal. I don't have enough souls to summon the little dudes. Come on. Nice. I hope I'm not about to die. I have a projectile coming at me right now. All right, let's go for the sword. Holy crap. Okay, well, we did it. Check that the door is properly closed. Hey. Oh, God. Hey, guys. Okay. Well, we beat the demo. I don't have any words after playing this game. Oh, my God. What happened the majority of the time? All right, well, I will definitely wishlist this game. I had a ton of fun. The full game has over 100 minions, procedural events, deadly curses, custom decks, custom cult leaders, and a ton of freaking content. I would assume the main game also has that crazy stuff too, or maybe this is just how they advertise it with a off-the-walls demo. But guys, that is Hear My Cult. Very, very fun experience. I really liked this game. I liked the core gameplay loop. I also like not really knowing what to expect at every single turn. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button. Give me a comment down below if you want more Hear My Cult. And if you've watched me this far and have not hit that sub button, please consider doing so, because that supports the channel way more than you know. And I will see all of you guys next time.